Welcome to Live Cold Calling with Cody. Every single Tuesday at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. We keep it real. We cold call. You'll notice today I'm not sitting down. I don't have a headset on. Today we are in training mode. I want to make sure I move this around in any way so they can see this well. I'll even use a red marker. Today, I've been cold calling for months. I've cold called and showed you enough calls that you guys should be absolute freaking experts by now. I had a coaching session earlier, and what's up Stiftar? I've had a couple coach sections already this week, but I had one this morning, and the biggest theme that I hear from agents is it's not that they don't know how to cold call. It's not that they don't have any sales experience, insurance experience. It's not that they're scared. Sometimes they're scared of the phone because they don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. There's no substance. People only get scared of making calls, and they have call reluctance and fear because they don't know what to do. Agents struggle to get in front of people because they do not know what to do or what to say. So as you jump in on Facebook or YouTube, hey, someone jump on my Cody Askins account too and share this into the Secure Age Mentor group and also personally as Cody Askins. Because I want everyone to know how to properly make a cold call, a call. I don't care if you're calling business to business for final expense, Medicare, or you're like me and you're calling companies all around the country to sponsor 8% Nation Insurance Conference. At the end of the day, you've got to know how to structure a call. You got to know what to say. You got to know what to do. And today we're going to use the whiteboard. We're not going to make a call at all. I'm going to role play some calls. I'm going to whiteboard and show you the steps to make a successful call and the things that I do. Because at the end of the day, I believe you will learn more from this show right now where I actually demonstrate the steps of a cold call and use a board more than me actually making a cold call. Because you guys have, if you guys have followed me, you've seen me cold call for months. You've seen my script. You've heard my pitch. You've heard what I say when they say, never call me again, don't call me, take me off your list, I'm not interested, whatever. You guys know what I say. What's up, brother? Don't you work on final expense appointments? Dude, we do. We do appointment setting. We have insurance leads. The thing that I love the most is training and helping people. Everyone needs leads because everyone needs to get in front of people. How about these nifty new cups for 8%, the 8% Nation Insurance Conference? Are you in the 8%, which is why we do what we do, why we train live on video almost every freaking day. Apparently we need to do Thursdays too. We don't yet, but we do Sunday nights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So let's jump in. I want you guys to chime in. I want you guys to ask questions and let me know what's some things that you say? What's some things that you struggle with? When you make cold calls, what do you say and what do you do? So we're going to give some specific steps. We're going to build out. I'll try to use my best handwriting today. We're going to build out how to successfully make calls. And DJ, can they say that okay on the screen? Yep. Cool. All right. So the first step is making sure that you have the right person on the phone and assuming that a lot of times, dude, if the lead says John and a guy answers, just assume you're talking to the right person. So assume it's the right person. I mean, I've been told I'm like a doctor when I start writing, man. What's up, Albert? What's up, D? What's up, Dylan? What's up, After? I hope everybody's doing well on YouTube, Facebook. Dude, if you're jumping on Facebook, please share this thing out. So assume that you have the right person. When you do, they say hello. If the lead says John and it's a dude's voice, hello, Mr. John. Hey, this is Cody. So literally, then you've got the second part of the call, which is you're saying first name. Now, something that I want you guys to know is no last name, no company name. It's irrelevant. You say, Cody, you're nuts. You're wrong. Dude, I promise I'm not. What's up, Travis?
Will you tilt the board towards me a little bit?
Yep.
There, yeah.
Better?
Yep.
No last name. No. What's up, Travis? What's up, Albert? No last name. No company name. Why is that? Because when you jump on and the guy, the dude, the lead answers, and it's John, and they say hello. Mr. John, just assume, Mr. John, this is Cody. I don't need to say Cody Askins. I don't need to say Cody from Secure Agent Mentor. I don't need to say Cody from the insurance office. It's irrelevant because I only want to give them what information I want them to remember. They're never going to remember my last name. They're never going to remember my company. But if you wanted them to remember one of those three, first name, last name, or company, what would you say? If you say anything other than first name, again, I promise, that's what you want them to remember. Because later on in the call, when you're booking an appointment, when you're trying to get in front of them, when you're trying to create a lead, an appointment, a telesale, you need them to know your name because you're probably going to have them write it down at some point. So, John, this is Cody. Am I keeping it simple so far? It's as simple as you can get. What's up, brother? I'm going to love that comment on YouTube. What's up, buddy? And on Facebook. All right. So, first name. Step 3. What do you guys think step 3 is? Dude, jump in. Let them know why you're calling. Say, hey, dude, I'm getting back to you. Whatever you need to say, whatever you need to do. So, for instance, let's just say this is a final expense lead. John, this is Cody. We're getting back to you. This is a phrase that I love because it's simple. Don't say, hey, John, this is Cody. Dude, you said you wanted to buy life insurance, John, and I'm the dude to help you. What's the point? Every lead has, we talked about this last week. I think it was Friday. Every lead has some level of interest. Some their interest is just freaking ready, and some their interest is, dude, I just wanted some free information. I don't know if I want to talk to you or not, right? So because there's such a disparity in interest level, it's our job to figure out what that interest level is and to just treat them all the same out of the gate, but then help it the deeper you get into the call. Because again, it's not I promise you, if you work our leads, it ain't the leads. I have when we have agents, no lie, when we have agents complain about the insurance leads that they get from us, I get on the phone and set the appointments for them. It's happened on multiple occasions, and it'll continue to happen because agents don't know what they're doing when they pick up the phone. And that's why you don't pick up the phone. That's why there's call reluctance. That's why there's fear. That's why you guys are freaked out to do what you know needs to be done. That's why 92% of people fail, because you are scared because you don't know what to do. When you're not in the know, when you don't know, you don't do. That needs to be on a t-shirt. That's the only reason people don't do stuff. Dude, that's the only reason that's the only reason that you don't jump in the car and drive a stick shift, or the only reason I didn't used to ever drive a stick shift, because I didn't know how to drive one. So I was scared to drive one until I learned. And then as soon as I knew how to do it, I had more confidence associated with actually doing the task that I wanted to do. If you're joining on Facebook, please share this thing out. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. What's up, Sales Closer? And keep the comments and questions coming. I want this pertain. I have a question. What do you guys think is next? What do you think about the steps? We've got step 1. Dude, assume it's the right person. Tell them your first name. Letting them know, hey, John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you. What's next? What's next, Toby Selby out of Jonesboro, Arkansas? What's next, brother? John, my name is Cody. John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because 92% of agents fail because when they get a lead, they say, hey, I'm looking for, is this John Smith in Aurora? Yeah, this is John. John, my name is Cody Askins from Insurance and Select Senior Services to sell you insurance today. Are you ready to make a decision and spend 3 hours with me tomorrow? Can I get an amen, John? Amen. Are you ready, John?
I'm not.
I mean, that is legit what people do. That's why 92% of agents fail and we don't know what to do. Because we don't know how to do it. This is exactly why leads supposedly don't work. Am I right, Greg? Am I right, Rance? Our leads work when agents know how to work them. And that may not be true for every vendor. But I know I trust me. I trust our team that when we say, hey, a lead's exclusive, or when we say, hey, this person just clicked submit 38 seconds ago, and that they filled out their own information, and that it's coming to you, dude, you can take it to the bank. It wouldn't matter if your mom told you that or if we told you that. I promise I would trust us over your mother. We won't lie to you. Am I right, Michael? With the info you requested. Exactly. That is next. All right. Hey, John. My name's Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Super simple. Am I doing all right, DJ, on the board? Can we see us all right? Yeah. All right, so John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. Is that rocket science? Agents, also, I'm going to add a few helpful tidbits along the way. I want you to get through, and I'm going to mention in a second, but I think one of the biggest things that gets agents in trouble, and we'll address this in a second, is the pause, is the lack of confidence. Because when they roll through this, John, this is Cody, and they say, hey, buddy, you wanted to quote to buy some life insurance, and then there's a pause. When you say that stupid statement, coupled with a pause, what kind of response do you expect? Dude, I expect him to say, hey, I didn't do that. Hey, I'm not interested. Dude, are you trying to sell me something? I've got a full schedule. I've got to see the doctor on Wednesday. My whole week is shot. If you pause, you are asking for an objection. And we're going to make it so short that you don't have to pause. Hello, Mr. John. Yeah, this is John. John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. Now simple, super simple. Keep it super simple because you don't want to pause. I want to jump to this because agents are struggling, man. I want to show you guys a video. Before I continue, DJ and Dylan are cooking some up in the kitchen over there behind the camera. Agents are struggling. I'm on a mission to fix that. Check this thing out. I'll be right back. What is up? You guys ready to rock and roll? You guys getting excited yet? Are you guys getting excited about your future? Are you a struggling insurance agent? If you're a struggling insurance agent, you need to be hanging out with me at 8% Nation. We need to be hanging out in the stadium, touring the locker rooms, introducing you to cheerleaders, introducing you to well, they don't have Eric Decker anymore. They got Marcus Mariota. DeMarco Murray retired.
Derrick Henry.
They still got Mr. Derrick Henry, dude. Hey, that dude will be that dude will be a top 10 fantasy back this year, in case you're wondering. All right, 10:30 or 2 works best, dude. Michael, dude, we've been hanging out long enough, brother, that man. I love it. Straight line confidence like Jordan Belfort, baby. That's exactly. Confirm the address, info on file, etc. Dude, you have been doing this, man. 10:30 or 2 works better. Mike, do you see 10 folks a week in FE? That's ideal. I try to. Some days I have 3, but some days I have 6 or 7. That's the number one reason why agents fail is they're inconsistent week in and week out. All right. I'm getting rid of this because I was spilling Gatorade during the break. I'll tell myself. All right. Okay, back to this. Assume it's the right person. Say you're calling a final expense lead. Hey, John, this is Cody. We're getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. Now watch what I do next. We're getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter. And I will be in your area. On blank. John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter, and I'll be in your area on Thursday. What's next? What's next? It's the question, it's the ask, it's the close. It's the part that you guys love, man. What's up, Vince? What's up, Toby? Michael and Sales Closer are fighting it out on YouTube. I love it. All right. Request the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter. I've been assigned your area. I'll be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop, and literally this is the phrase, should I drop this information off in the morning or the afternoon? It's simple. It's simple. It's literally, the ask is, should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? Super simple. The whole thing is, I mean, agents struggle because literally the number one reason agents struggle, and the number one, I mean, you're going to get objections. But let me ask you this. Would you rather get objections right here when they have no clue why you're calling? Or would you rather get objections at the end? Dude, I want to get objections at the end, and then I'm going to overcome them, and I'm going to teach you that today as well. Because some of the things that are happening, what's up, Dave? What's up, Marcus? Some of the things that are happening is, hey, John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. Now, I'm the local field underwriter, and I'll be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop off this information in the morning or the afternoon? Come on, man. Somebody give me an amen.
Amen.
Okay. One of the biggest reasons why, though, is you guys are paused. Here's how most agents do it. Hey, is this John Smith? Hello, is this John Smith? Yeah, this is John Smith. Hey, John Smith. This is Cody Askins from Senior Select of USA Today. I'm calling because you wanted a quote to buy some life insurance. And then you pause. And you wait for them to say something stupid. We pause. We don't say the right stuff. We pause and we give them a chance to say, hey, what? Dude, what is Senior Select Insurance Services of USA Today? Or, I'm not interested. Or, why are you calling me? Or, I didn't do that. Or, I changed my mind. Or, my daughter handles that. Or some other remark that doesn't matter. What's up, Simon? What's up, Marcel? I love the amens. Consistency is key. I've got 3 or 4 amens on YouTube. Facebook, where are you guys at? Hey, if you're on Facebook, please share this stream. Please click share. If you're on YouTube, keep the thumbs up coming. And you guys know I love comments and questions. All right. I'm going to walk through this again. Biggest thing is the pause. Eliminate it. Do not pause. Because what happens is, I walked through it earlier. Rather than, hey, I'm looking for, is this Mr. John Smith in Aurora? John Smith, this is Cody Askins of Senior Select Insurance of USA Today. You said you wanted a quote to buy life insurance. And then you pause. Nothing happens. Or we do what we do when we don't have enough information as prospects. And we say, no, I don't need any help. I'm just looking. I'm just shopping. Like when you go to buy a car, I heard this recently. I don't know who told me this, but I liked it, so I'm going to use it. Was it Dallas? He heard about how someone went, or somebody told him that. Did he use it on Friday?
Yeah.
That was good. He said he said somebody went to a car. He said he went to a car lot, and the guy came out of the car lot and said, "Hey, how can I help you?" Like, number one, how can I help you is normal to ask, but it's also dumb, because what do you mean? I'm freaking looking at cars, bro. Get me in one of these things. But the guy said, "How can I help you?" But he had a specific phrase he was ready to say. "What's up, Sly?" He said, "How can I help you?" And then Dallas said, the salesman said, "How can I help you?" Dallas said, "No, I'm good. I'm just looking, you know." That's what we always say. I'm just looking. I don't care if you're looking at jeans or it doesn't matter. You're shopping. Everybody's, "No, I don't need any help. I'm just looking." That's right, D. That's right. And then he's jumping in. And then the salesperson said, "Perfect. I love looking at cars. Let's look together." And then they started looking at cars together. And that is how you handle prospects' responses, because that was impressive. Because that's a lot of the things what's going on. Am I right, D?
I'm driving a Ford Taurus because of it.
And he's driving a Ford Taurus because of it. Because when he gave the dude an objection, the dude knew how to respond with an objection, and it worked. So rather than pausing, you've always got to be in. I mean, because I'm going to also give you some other steps too. I want you guys to take note of this, because there's also some obvious things, because we're going to get into objections next. The big thing is, hey, John, okay, if a woman answers the phone and the lead says Betty, yeah, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter, and I'll be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop this information off in the morning or in the afternoon? It don't get any easier than that. Agents fail because agents don't know how to properly work the phones. I did a podcast. I did a podcast about 10 episodes, 10, 12 episodes. It's on YouTube. It's called Telephone Assassin. And that's been one of the most popular series of videos we've ever done. And I hear it all the time that people love that Telephone Assassin podcast. Agents aren't confident on the phones because they don't know what to do. 92% of agents fail. They struggle because they don't know what to say. The only reason, if you had to I think you guys have heard me say this a million times. If you have to put agent failure to one single reason, it's because they struggle to get in front of prospects. How could you struggle to get in front of prospects if I'm giving you leads in our office and I'm giving you the specific things to say to get in front of people? Either you're not spending the money, either you're not serious, maybe there's an effort problem, maybe you're letting your pain get in the way because you're scared of the phone. I know one dude that will never let his effort and pain get in the way, and that's Mr. Ray Lewis. I want to get you guys jacked up for another segment of this show. Check this out.
I think the guy's the best linebacker I've ever played against.
I think he wants to challenge, to charge, and inspire, and encourage. That's what motivates him.
Hey, it's a man's game tonight now. You know
He was
that.
the most charismatic football player any of us have ever seen. You name it in an NFL career, Ray Lewis has done it.
Defense stood up. That's the win championship.
We get one opportunity in life to lay your foundation and to make whatever mark you're going to make. Whatever legacy you're going to leave your legacy.
Figuring he has nothing to lose. McAllister coming down the sideline, and McAllister is going to go all the way. That's off the charts. Ray Lewis threw a block as well. That's 108 yards. Classic Ray Lewis. They need 2 for the first down with 37 to go. Oh my, hit in the backfield is timing it perfectly. Who else but the many-time All-Pro Ray Lewis?
He has that strength, he has that athleticism, he has that speed, and he was flat out a tackling machine.
And here they come. Whedon gets rid of it in a
Oh no, as that boy can hit, am I right? Did you see the missed field goal caught by the return man number 21? I forget his name. And I would have known it back in the day. And he takes off to the left, and Ray hits this dude with a ridiculous block. Unreal. Ray Lewis is a machine, and Ray Lewis will be at 8% nation insurance. All right, I'm going to roll through this real quick, and then we're going to get to objections. Write this down. Super simple. 6 steps. Dude, you could break it up into, like, honestly, you could break it up into 2 steps. Say this, ask this. I mean, it's so easy. It's sad that so many agents fail. What's up, Mr. Gregory? Hey, you guys need cold calling data. Let's make sure we put this in the description as well. Cole X Dates is a platinum sponsor of the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. I'm a big fan of Cole X Dates. They are a platinum sponsor, and what they do is they hook you up with the best, most targeted data list on the planet. Let's make sure we link that back to their site and their Facebook channel as well, so you guys can get hooked up with them. Thank you, Gregory. All right, I'm going to roll through this real quick, and then after this, I'm going to jump into overcoming objections. All right, this is the steps to making a successful call. The guy says, hello? Mr. John. Assume it's the right person. If it's a male, if it's not, just say, hey, if it says John Smith and a woman answers, Mrs. Smith, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter, and I'll be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop this information off in the morning or in the afternoon? It ain't rocket. What's up, James? It ain't rocket science. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. No one should ever fail in this business. If you fail, if you're a fan of ours and you fail, it is your own fault. That I can promise you. All right. I'm going to jump into some objections. You guys ready for any questions before I move on to objections? What happens if they say I didn't request the information? I'm going to jump into objections in a second. You must have the wrong number. Great presentation, Cody. Keep it going. Thanks, Simon. Appreciate it, brother. James, what's up on Facebook? You guys need to know what's going on. When you need cold calling list, you guys know where to go. Cole X Dates for data list. All right. What other questions you guys have before I jump into overcoming objections? Any on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube? Any questions on any of these platforms from anybody? I'm talking to you, sales closer, Michael, Marcel, Simon, Greg, Sly, Dave, Vince, Toby, James, D, anybody? All right, let's jump into objections because I know that's where you guys struggle with the most. But this is absolutely horrible. I'm going to finish with this, though, on this section, is the pause. Quit saying, hey, John Smith, this is Cody Askins from Senior Select Insurance Services. You requested a quote for free life to buy life insurance. And then you pause. When you do that, what's up, Bobby? When you do that, you are begging for them to give you an objection, which is why we're rolling through. I'm going to go through this one more time for you guys that are just joining. You can write this down. Simon, I will jump to that question in just a second, brother, over on YouTube. Hello? Mr. John, this is Cody. I'm getting back to you because you requested the new final expense information. I'm the local field underwriter. I'll be in your area on Thursday. Should I drop this information off in the morning or the afternoon? There's no reason for them to interject anything. There's no reason for me to pause. The pause is the death of a call, I'm telling you what. And there's also no reason for me to do anything but to roll straight through this. And then, if they don't choose, then expect an objection to come and then be ready. And when that objection comes, what do you say? What do you do? Because you know an objection is coming, right? You guys 100% know objections are coming. And it doesn't matter what they say or what they do. You can overcome all of them. You can overcome every single objection. All right, on to objections. Because we talked about pause is the death of the call. The death of the call. I mean, what would GC do? What would Mr. Grant Cardone do when he got an objection? What would he say? How would he? You guys know what he would do. Number one, he would agree first. Check this out. I want to get you hyped about objections with Mr. GC. I'll be right back. What's up, Ray?
How does money make your life easier? Who would you help? I want to do what I told my mom I would do. I am going to help millions and millions and millions of people, and I want you to be one of them.
This is my guy right here, man. God bless you, bro.
I want to help you and help as many people as possible become financially prosperous, millionaires, even super rich.
How can you get an appointment when a customer is completely uncertain about their money? How can you close the deal when somebody's uncertain about their money?
I'm not trying to impress you with what I've accomplished in my life or how much I know. The reality is what I have created financially in my life is very simple, and that is why it will work for you.
Then you got to figure out how to find that frequency and that vibration, and people are like, dude, I want to send some money there, not just noise. Every one of you in the room, including myself, are responsible for that condition. You have the vehicle. That's what I mean about create the life you want, man, so you can have not balance, but life.
Grant Cardone, he joins me now. He's an international sales expert and the author of the 10X Rule, the only difference between success and failure.
Yeah, look, I want to know what you stand for as a leader. I want to know that you stand for the right thing, whether it's popular or not.
Be relentless, be strong, know everything. 10X!
Welcome back. What would GC do, man? What would GC do when he gets an objection? What would he say, and how would he respond? I'm going to go over the steps to overcome every single objection that you ever hear, no matter what you hear, when you hear it, how you hear it, from anybody on the planet. Step number 1 to respond to objections. This is I'm going to go over my 3 A's. And then I'm going to overcome specific objections that everyone brings up live on video. What's up, Joe? What's up, Greg? What's up, Josh? What's up, Ray? What's up, Marcel? Timothy? What's up, brother? Appreciate you guys. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this video. If you're on YouTube, please give a thumbs up and keep the comments and questions rolling. All right, agree. Cody, I'm not interested. Excellent. I understand. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. That is as easy as it gets. But 92% of agents fail. People struggle with objections because they, number one, they believe the objection, right? They believe the objection. And then they say, well, no, Mr. Jones, you may be interested. You don't know yet, brother. You don't know. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. These old school tactics of not agreeing with people will never work. So agree. Any questions on the agreement part of the objections before I get to the second A? Any other questions about the agreement portion of the objections? All right. Step number 2, and you guys are gonna get to give me whatever objections you want, and I'm gonna overcome them live on camera. The second one is answer. It doesn't mean that you give them the perfect answer. It just means that you let them know that you're not totally ignoring them, even though you kind of are. Because in sales, you got to be a listener. You can't be a talker. So we've got to let them know, hey, dude, I hear you. So if they say, hey, I'm not interested. Excellent. I'm with you. I've had other clients say the exact same thing, but hey, since you requested the new information, I'm going to be out there. I might as well give it to you. So since I'll be in your area, what's next? The most important part. The most important part is the ask. Hey, excellent, I'm with you. I've had other clients that, they weren't interested either at first. But hey, you request the information, Betty, I'll be out in your area anyway. I feel like I might as well drop it off since you requested it. Since I'm in your area, should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? It is definitely the last thing from rocket science. It's easy. It's agree, answer, and ask. But what happens is some agents agree. Some agents even give an answer. Because what would happen if they say, hey, Cody, I'm not interested? I said, you know what? Excellent. I'm with you. I've heard that from other clients. I'll be in your area anyway. If I stopped there, what would happen? They would say, nah, I'm good. I'm not interested. If you pause, remember the pause, remember the death of calling in sales is the pause. Because when you pause, it shows that you are not in control and you are not confident in what you are saying and in your ability. Dude, I use this in field sales, telesales. Josh is live on Facebook. I use it on him every year in my fantasy football league. Dude, it works. I'm telling you, it works. Agree, answer, and ask. The pause is the death of you, because what happens is you agree, then you answer, and you pause. When you pause, the psychology behind it is they are going to restate their original objection because you didn't finish with a close, a question, an ask. When you finish with an ask, what happens is psychologically, it takes them off of their original objection. It puts you back in control of the conversation because you're the one asking the questions. And then once you ask, they are responding to your question rather than just restating their original objection. But if you don't finish with an ask and you pause, they're going to restate their original objection, which is why you've got to agree, you've got to answer, and you've got to ask. If you just do this one and this one, it won't work. If you just do this one, it won't work. If you just do this one and then jump to this one, it won't work because you didn't listen to them. But you have to do them all in perfect harmony. Once you agree, answer, and ask, it works, and it works well. If you're joining on Facebook and you want other people that you love and that you care about to also be successful, then you will share this thing out. My question to you is, dude, everybody needs a coach in life. What would Coach Burt do? Coach Burt's a machine. He's a freaking monster. And he's going to be at 8% Nation talking about $1 million follow-up, how to follow up like a freaking $1 million producer. Check him out on this quick video. I'll be right back.
One of the things I've been talking about this month, and it really came to me when I was on vacation, is I was reading a book by Ram Charan called The Attacker's Advantage, and he dealt a lot with fear and uncertainty. And I always like to look up the definitions of words. And fear prohibits a person from taking action. Fear is an unpleasant emotion that is created by a belief that someone or something is going to harm us in the future. Now, I focus in on a couple of those words. Feeling, emotion, belief. Those three things cause a person not to take action. I won't move because I got a fear that it's going to hurt. I'm going to be hurt in the future. I'm going to get my heart broken. Going to spend a bunch of money, never get it back. I have all these fears. Well, fear breeds uncertainty. And uncertainty is ambivalence, doubt, insecurity, vacillation, typically caused by an ignorance to something. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean I'm ignorant to how it can help me. So when I have fear and uncertainty, I don't move. So as a professional, your job is to create certainty, as much certainty as you can. And the way you create certainty is through mastery. The way you create mastery is through ongoing, systematic practice. Not cotton candy, but commitment. You get up and you do it over and over and over, and you have a confidence about you that you know if they put themselves in your hands, you're going to take good care of them. You're going to get them to a much better state. Because of you at 6 months in the future, they're going to be much better off than they are today. That's what you're selling. And you can't give it to me if you don't have any. So I see a lot of people that are insecure, and this is the number one objection people have, is I'm not moving forward because I don't have enough information. And you haven't overcome my fear that something's going to hurt me in the future. Losing money's hurting me. Losing my name, my reputation, losing my marriage, losing things I've worked for my whole life. Losing and fear stops me, so I vacillate. I go back and forth. Your job as a salesperson, your job as an entrepreneur is to overcome that fear in another person's mind through the certainty that you bring to the table. So when they vacillate, you need to let them know you got this because you're that good. You've been doing it for years. You know if they take action, they're going to be successful. That's how you overcome fear and uncertainty. Give them more information and give it to them any way they need it. Video, text message, Facebook, phone call, somebody else call them. Whatever you got to do, feed them more information. That's why they're not taking action, because they don't believe that you can get them to the next level, or they don't believe in their own self. They have not committed. It's all cotton candy versus commitment. One of the things I've been talking about this month.
You guys want to learn? You want to blow up your business? You want to make more money than you've ever dreamed of making? more money than you know what to do with, more money than you know how to spend. And if you want to dominate the industry that we're talking about right now, then you'll be at 8% Nation. I can't promise that this will be the biggest insurance conference in the world yet, but what I can promise that it will be the most valuable, the most unique, the most jam-packed, and the best that you've ever seen. I want you there. I want to hang out with you. I need you to go to 8percentnation.com right now to hang out. All right. You guys ready to keep jumping in? All right, so we talked about objections. We talked about agree, answer, and ask. You got to finish with the ask or the agreement, and the answer is irrelevant because they're going to restate their original objection. But when you ask a question, you're in control and they're responding to you. All right. What other? I'm going to jump on YouTube and Facebook and respond to some. If you're on Facebook, please click share. If you're on YouTube, keep the comments, questions, and the objections coming. Simon says, hey, what happens if they say, hey, I didn't request the information? You must have the wrong number. Perfect. I'm with you. I've heard that before. Since I'm going to be out in your area, I'm assuming I might as well drop the new information off. It's important, it's urgent, and it's new. And I'll be out there anyway. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? I can't promise that you'll be able to overcome a wrong number or someone that never did it. But dude, you know what? Hey, or try. Hey, it was, you know, it may have been a spouse or family member, but hey, you know, we got that. We're getting back to you because someone there did respond. I feel like I might as well drop it off and give it to you. I'll be out in your area. Should I drop it off in the morning or the afternoon? All right. Thanks, Simon. Timothy, what is up? Michael's going to the conference. I love it, brother. That's exactly. Nice. All right. Okay, what do you guys think? Let's jump to... What was the next one? What was the next one? What was the next one? Timothy. Yep. All right, Timothy, does that answer good enough? Does that help you? Are you actually going to their home or a phone call follow-up? In this case, if you're calling an appointment, then you are going to their home. If you're calling a lead, if you're using Colex data to get your list and you're cold calling, then maybe you're creating a lead, maybe you're setting an appointment. I tend to struggle most on the phone from Michael, to be honest. Anybody who says they're good in the house, that's fake news. Everybody is good in the house. I want to be much tougher and stronger on the phone. The rest follows. Dude, I'm with you, brother. Also, door knock. Okay, what's my door knock? What's my door knock pitch? You guys are always wondering this. How would one get started in something like this? To get your license and make some... can you dive into them saying this is the wrong number or this isn't... What's up, Colex Days? Dive into... Can you dive into them saying this is the wrong number or this isn't Greg? I like it. Yeah, man, we can agree. Hey, no worries. Let me go ahead and update our information. You can update it for cold calling. I mean, I've sold wrong numbers, so you can too. When you get someone that isn't that they say, hey, this isn't them, it may be them. I hate to say this, you may have done it too. When it was a telemarketer that asked for Cody, I'm gonna do a poll. Raise your hand in the studio audience if someone has asked, if a telemarketer or a salesperson has ever asked for your name on the phone. Raise your hand if you've ever said, no, this isn't me. And it was you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, it's so true. Bethany, Rance, Greg, DJ, Dylan, Matt, and Bailey are lying, but.
They're like, thanks, bye.
Dude, it happens. We do it. You don't think they do it? You know they do it. And so, okay, say you're cold calling. Perfect. Let me go and update our information. They say, well, why do you need my information? Well, because we've got some new urgent information that a lot of people in your area have responded to and they've wanted the new information. I'll be out in your area. Why don't I go ahead and drop it off since it's new, urgent, and important so that you guys are in the know and you have it. Should we drop that off? What do you say, the morning or the afternoon? What do you think about that, Greg? Perfect. Thank you, brother. Agree and update, then ask. Exactly. Perfect. Let me go and update information. I'm assuming you're in Aurora. What's your first name? Exactly. Agree, update, and ask. Dude, it's the same. I mean, that was a random deal, but it's the exact same thing. You're agreeing your answer, and then you're asking. You're finishing with a question. What's up, George? What's up, Michael? High five, dude. It's you, man, dude. I'm guilty of it too, brother. I'm so guilty of it. What's some other objections that you guys hear that you don't know how to respond to? Because I mean, there's two reasons why. I'll say there's three reasons why you struggle calling leads. Maybe four. You don't call them at all or enough. When you do call, you don't get to the ask or the question. You pause and you don't know what to do. And then when you get objections, you don't know what to say. You get stumped. Because when they give you an objection, if you pause, you are in trouble. Gregory Ellsbury is spitting some game on Facebook right now from Colex Dates. They are a platinum sponsor of the 8% Nation Insurance Conference. When you need any type of data list, or Greg, go ahead and tag your business and your the Colex Dates, and also add your guys' website to Colex Data, to Colex Dates. They are a platinum sponsor of 8% Nation Insurance Conference. Cold calling and data list, you want to use them. How are you closing if you're telemarketing and not going to people's home? Dude, you can close however you want. I'm actually going to. In this case, I would be going. What's up, Matt? In this case, I would be going to their home. We've been going about 47 minutes today. I went through an entire script of calling leads. Most people do it incorrectly. They pause. I showed you guys exactly what to say, what to do. Give Greg a call, man. I love it. 402-827-4338. Michael says he's going to 8% Nation Conference. Who else is going? I'm about to leave. Can you come back? I'm going to address that. Specific objection. I'm about to leave. Can you come back? I'm going to address that as soon as I get back from showing you what we got cooking in the kitchen for October at Nissan Stadium. Michael was the Cremation Express from several shows ago. I love that. He just jumped back on. I'm about to leave. Can you come back? So you're saying when you're door knocking, right, George? So if you're door knocking, they say, hey, I'm about to leave. Can you come back? Absolutely. Actually, while I'm here, it only takes me about 2 minutes to go over the information with you. Would you rather sit at the couch or at the table? Agree with them. Whatever they say is a yes. Answer. Hey, actually, since I'm already here, I'll be really brief. Should we sit at the, I just need 2 minutes to go over the information with you, and then I can be on my way. Should we sit at the table or the couch? Ask one whatever you want, but you've got to be able to overcome that. You've got to be able to agree, answer, and ask. Because if you don't, if you put them, I mean, because you think about it, you're already in front of them. The toughest thing to do in this business is to get in front of people. You are in front of someone right now. They're a live human being. You will, what's up, Tony? You may struggle to get back in front of them. They may be putting you off, and they may not be serious. So, hey, they say, hey, I'm about to leave. You're door knocking, or you show up for your appointment, or whatever. Hey, I'm about to leave. Can you come back? Absolutely. Hey, while I'm here, it just takes me a couple minutes to go over the information. I'll be real quick. Should we sit at the couch or the table? But you guys don't, because you don't know what to say, or you don't ask, or you just say, yeah, should I come back next week or the following week? And it's a horrible ask, or you're not serious. You're there. Make the sell. Michael says, hey, start asking them if smoker or non-smoker, talk about living benefits, ask what meds they're on, apply right on the phone. You can do that as well. Thanks, agree, answer, ask. Got it. Thanks, George. Appreciate you, brother. Sorry, Cody, to jump off. Did you answer my question? Dude, Marcel, I probably did, bro. How are you closing if you're telemarketing and not going to people's homes? Well, you can create a lead, And then you can use an opener script and a closer script and actually close them. You can close final expense leads over the phone. Ask Vince Pompanato from North Star, dude. They'll tell you that you can do it all day, every day, real easy. Our little call center here, we've got agents remote that do it. It's not rocket science. It's not, but most people are scared to close on the phone for the same reason that they're scared to call leads, for the same reason that they're scared to overcome objections, for the same reason that they fail. Because you don't know what you don't know. And what you don't know scares you. There's fear associated with what you don't know. It freaks you out and it bothers you. Do me a favor, if you're on Facebook, please click share. Share this thing out. If you're on YouTube, please comment and give me a thumbs up. Let's keep the questions and comments coming. What do you think, DJ? Dude.
Going well.
Tim freaking Story. Are you kidding me? He is ridiculous. Any other questions before we wrap this thing up? You guys have been amazing. Please click share. Make sure you go to 8%nation.com to get a ticket, because this event, I can't promise it will be the biggest insurance conference ever yet, but it'll be the best. And one day it'll be the biggest and the best. That I can assure you of. Would you agree?
I would.
You say, Cody, dude, you know, I'm gonna have to drive 6 hours to get to this thing. Excellent. I love it. You're gonna learn so much that it's gonna revolutionize your life, and other people are gonna be driving too. Do you think you should start out driving on Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday.
Agree, answer, and ask. I mean, I'm telling you, it's applicable in everything. You guys can do it. You guys can do it well. That's right, Michael. I love it, brother. All right. You guys are amazing. Please share this thing out. Do me a favor. Share this with one other insurance agent that you know. I promise they will never fail. They will be a multimillionaire one day, and they will thank you. Check out this video. Tim Story. Stay with me to the very end. Tim Story is the best. If you've never heard of this guy, the best motivational public speaker on the freaking planet. You got to hear him live at 8% Nation Conference. Check this out. I'll be back tomorrow for Deal Breakers at 2 o'clock.
There are 3 levels of living: almost, most, and utmost. Almost means not quite. I almost was happy. Match.com almost worked. I almost lost the weight. I was raised in an almost family to start. My mother is Spanish, Vicentita Gonzalez, and she had a 6th grade education, worked at a place called Winchell's Donut Shop. Anybody ever been there? My father, steel worker, Bethlehem Steel, 10th grade education. And so when we wanted Converse tennis shoes, we almost got Converse. Levi's, we got Levi's. So you almost start getting stuck in an almost life. Try that, say stuck in an almost life. Even though I was trapped in an almost situation, I am an utmost person. See, the real you will make a demand on the you that you've become. You were never created to be almost, nor were you created to be most. To be most means there's a ceiling. If I was to let go a helium balloon today, even though the ceilings are so high, there's a ceiling. But where you're headed in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, there is no ceiling. Somebody clap if you believe that. There are 3 levels of living: almost, most, and utmost. Almost means not quite. I almost was happy. Match.com almost worked. I almost lost the weight.